Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, our listeners. Welcome back to another episode of Thursday Morning Chats.
Yeah.
So, we talked about a few things last session, and we wanted to go ahead and spicing it up a little bit this week.
What are we talking about?
We're gonna talk about Miami Spice.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so food. Who doesn't love food, right? God, I am totally guilty of that. We are, I think. Who doesn't like it?
No, I love it. I think I live for food.
And you're such a good cook.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have to point that out.
Yeah. So are you though? Except that you have like what, 2.5 years that you haven't made anything?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've been completely on the daisy train, but yeah, just a few things that I dabble with. But you have a gift, I think.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. That pasta you made last time was actually really
It was pretty good.
so good. Yeah.
And I did that with a chickpea penny pasta.
Yeah.
And you could even tell it was a chickpea penny pasta. Did it do
I think so. I think so. It was kind of like it was penny because it was like that macaroni looking and stuff. I never know that. There's like so
many pastas, so many. But I think they did the chickpea one because I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I want to do it a little on the healthier side.
Absolutely. So yeah, it was really yummy. So yeah, Miami Spice is on now for those foodies out there. I go to restaurants here and there. Sometimes I forget to ask for the Miami Spice menu because they have a set menu for Miami Spice. I think it started in September, actually. But there's a lot of restaurants that participate with the Miami Spice, and their menus are actually not bad.
Are they? Because I've come across a few menus, and I'm like, well, I don't. The problem is I don't like people telling me what to eat, what not to eat. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The fact that you gave me a set menu and this is what I can choose from. Now, like that. No, like you're fan them.
They don't control me.
Don't control me.
Yeah. I hear you. That could be a downfall. So honestly, I have ran into a few restaurants where the Miami Spice menu is not that great, or parts of it is, and parts of it are not. So they don't. If you get the Miami Spice, and for me, for example, I don't like dessert. And the Miami Spice has dessert. So it has pick one appetizer, some places it's two, pick a salad, then the entree, and then your dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So I, of course, ask, can I replace my dessert? They say no, you can't swap things out. So I'll get the Miami Spice menu if it's a set $40. You know what? The dessert,
well, it depends on what restaurant you're going to.
Correct. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So if you're going to like the higher end ones, you're gonna pay like $75 for the menu or for the Miami Spice thing, and it's one and one.
Mm-hmm.
So you're thinking, okay, I'm paying $75 for two items because I already want the dessert. So that's a problem. But if it's, in the 30, 40, 50 range, and you give up the dessert and you add something else from the regular menu, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Sometimes you have to kind of feel it out. And the good thing is, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is our listeners, you can actually look at the Miami Spice menu online. So if you want or interested in one of these restaurants, go online and click on the Miami Spice menu.
I'm going to check that out again. I mean, I've been to a few restaurants during this time a few years ago, and I believe it was Miami Spice time. I don't know. I mean, for a foodie, I should know about this, right? But I'm from New York, guys. I am from New York, so I'm still getting used to whatever the hell is happening here. Yeah. But anyways, we went to Perry's Steakhouse in Coral Gables. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. So they
I've never been.
Okay, so they did have their spicy menu, whatever, Miami spice menu going on. But we saw other things on the regular menu. Now I was like, oh, you know what? This interests me a little bit better, more. So it was good. It was actually good. So if Perry Steakhouse is having that, I would definitely recommend you guys to go check them out, because when I went there, the food was amazing. The wine list was spectacular, and I was in love.
I've never been to Perry's. I tend to not go into steakhouses so much because I don't like steak. But Louis does. So I will try that out for him.
Nobody knows Louis.
Nobody knows Bebe. Barry knows Bebe. Yes. So Louis, for the listeners that already know us, you guys know. For the ones that don't know, my husband's name is Louis, but everyone knows him as Bebe.
Yes.
So he does love steak. So I might have to, go.
So I am a
or get-
seafood lover, but I also enjoy a good steak. And then obviously Sergio is a steak lover as well.
Yeah.
So I always look for something that has a little bit for both. Just like yourself, though, I'm not very big into dessert. But if it's something that catches my attention, I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll have a spoonful of this. Yeah, that's it.
If it looks interesting. And
It'll look interesting. Yeah.
They come up with these elaborate desserts.
Yes. Well, the thing is, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, there you go. So that will kill you. Yeah. Because I'll literally have egg or cheese or
No, it's bad.
cream. So yeah, it's bad. I did that out of good idea. So anyways, on that note, we have a special event coming up next weekend. Oh, are you excited?
I am. I'm super excited. I'm excited to spending quality time with you, outside of work stuff and podcast things and things like that, and just enjoy each other as friends, amongst other friends as well, and just having a time where we're just drinking and eating.
Yes,
because this is I know how to do that very well.
Thank God. Yeah, so I might. We're definitely top 10 when it comes to drinking and eating. So,
and I've never been also.
I know it's
so Nikki's breaking my little cherry here, popping my cherry when it comes to what are we doing?
We are going to the South Beach Seafood Festival.
Yeah.
So for our listeners, so South Beach, a lot of people confuse it with the South Beach Wine and Food or Food and Wine that they do, that is sponsored by Goya and all these other, that it's a huge event also on South Beach every year. So that's been going on for a bunch of years. This is different.
Is this was sponsored by Badia or something?
I know, no. It's actually, they have a whole list of sponsors. They have a bunch of people. Should have had some of those to mention it, to do a shout out. But so this is the South Beach Seafood Festival. It's not, even though they have all types of food, this one is concentrated more towards the seafood. And so they do have a lot of the restaurants on South Beach that are going to be the exposition is going to be about them. They have stands.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great. It is the 11th annual, by the way.
Ooh.
We'll go ahead, and on our podcast, we'll put hashtag them and so that everyone can reach out to them as far as going onto their website and finding out a little bit more about it. But so it is the Sobe Seafood. It starts on the 18th of October.
Super excited.
Wednesday, and it's they start at Joe Stone Crab, actually.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I have not been there in years because it's a seasonal restaurant. It's so hard to get reservations when they are open. But yeah, so they have a big event on Wednesday. On Thursday, they have like a chef showdown type thing. On Friday, they have something else, and then that's the Miami one, I think. Yeah, that's the Coconut Grove one. That's the one we're going to.
That's not the one we're going to.
No, okay. We're going to the South Beach, Sobe South Beach, if you want to look it up to our listeners. But yeah, so it's 18th through the 22nd. 21st. So the 18th, it's the Joe Stone Crab. 19th, they have something else, another event. The 20th, the Chef Showdown. And then the 21st is the actual festival.
Okay,
I'm South Beach.
Do you work for them or something?
No, unfortunately I don't. But yeah, so it's gonna be super, super fun. It's on from like 12 to 7. Tons of seafood of the best restaurants on South Beach. And yeah, so a VIP section. They have live bands all day, drinks, everything. It's gonna be
I'm really looking forward to this. And for all the moms out there that are listening to me, I'm super excited about this because it is, I think, the first time that I have somebody taking care of my daughter for the whole entire day, and I get to be out without having to worry. I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously, the food, the drinks, the quality time, and then just having some adult time, playing an adult,
for a few hours.
Absolutely.
You're totally entitled.
Yeah,
a little bit of you time.
Yes,
you and Serge.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. So thank you for reminding me. And it's funny though because this was supposed to be a surprise for me from Sergio as well, and
because Sergio and I planned it behind her back. Basically, I told him about it, and he's like, "Oh, Giselle would love that." And I said, "Okay, well then let's go get the tickets, get it going." So he did everything and told me, "Do not say anything to her."
Yes. So she told me,
to say that. I am completely ashamed of that. But yeah, I totally ruined the surprise. Sorry, Gigi.
No, it's okay. Listen, I really like it. Like I said, I'm excited to try out some of the great food out there, and see what the sponsors have to offer for us. So yeah, absolutely. And we do have some great sponsors as I'm looking into this right now, right? So we do have Goya. Goya sponsoring this, Celebrity Cruises.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's a sign because we are going on
a cruise.
Yes. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola, right? Then we have Breakthrough Beverage Florida. Finlandia. That's the Vasa thing, right? Have you ever read that?
I have. Not one of my favorites, but it's, when with a mixer, it'll work.
It works on the 21st.
I know. Yeah, it's going to have that as an option. Yes.
Then we have, let's see, City National Band, which is great. Desmond and Dover, your accident attorneys. Leisure and Travel, and obviously Miami Beach. Castaway Coffee, Corona, Baptist Health. I know, but a bunch of people. Yep. Oh my God, Cadillac, the Miami-Dade County. This is great.
Yeah.
The Miami Beach Visitor and Convention Authority. I love this.
Yeah, they have they have different levels of sponsors.
Yeah. And I like a bottle wine. Have you ever had that?
No, I've never.
They're amazing. 19 Crimes is one of my favorites.
Oh, I love 19 Crimes.
Okay, do you like the Snoop one?
I love the Snoop one.
I think that's...
I actually bought it because I saw his face on it, but the wine itself tastes actually really good.
Yeah. Who drinks what?
Why? When there's so much alcohol.
Well, but anyway, guys, there's a lot of sponsors out there. I'm very much looking forward to trying some amazing food, some amazing drinks, meeting new people there. And I really hope that you have the opportunity also to make it out October 18th through October 21st. We're going to be there. And a lot of these amazing sponsors that we use on an often basis as well, are going to be part of this. So come out. And if you don't know what to do that weekend, then just know that you're going to eat and you're going to drink.
Yes, absolutely. And for those of you, because Gigi mentioned that she's going to have her adult time, kids are actually allowed, but I wouldn't say to take them unless you had a choice, because there really is nothing for them to do there. You're literally just walking around eating and drinking. So the kids are going to be like, I want to go on board,
Yeah, can we leave?
Can we leave? No, we're staying. Yeah, why would you do that to yourself? So,
yeah,
hate to say that the little ones are not welcomed. They are, but you
don't feel like it's an environment.
It was not an environment for them. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, definitely a good time. You will not regret it.
Yeah, good. So we're going to have fun. And I do look forward to spending that time with you guys,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it turns out that I went last year and it was only 5 of us last year. The year prior, it was like 10 of us that went with my group. And this year, it's like 20-something of us. Because from me telling Serge, a couple other people at the office started to kind of tack on.
I love it. Can we do this an annual thing?
Absolutely.
And we get T-shirts and everything?
Absolutely.
I think that'll be great.
I love it. I enjoy this festival so much. I think that the environment, the vibe is great, and it's not super packed, which I love, because you want to go and you want to enjoy yourself, You want to be able to try all the things and not make, an hour-long line to try something, so it's good. It's you're not going to regret going. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Good. I love it. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
So I have to share with you guys, though, it was a hectic morning for us, right? So because we decided when we were discussing about what kind of podcast we were going to do, that we were going to be very transparent about everything that we speak about, right? And just transparent to our listeners out there, right? To just be honest with each other and talk about anything and everything. And today, we really wanted to talk about a different subject, right? We wanted to talk about personal stuff, and it just wasn't happening. Like, things were happening this morning that...
You had a lot of technical issues.
We did. And I was like, we took a step back and we're like, let's just take a breather. Let's take a step back. And maybe it's the universe telling us that we shouldn't be talking about this today, right? And then we're like, okay, well then let's just talk about something else. What's happening now? Let's talk about food. Let's talk about drinks. Let's talk about you, baby. Let's talk about you and me. So we decided, okay, let's just talk about whatever we're gonna be doing in the next few weeks. So we have the seafood.
We have our seafood festival. We have Miami Spice. We have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Is it too early to talk about our cruise that we're doing?
Absolutely not. We can talk about it. I love to talk about traveling. That's my passion. So I am looking so forward to this cruise.
Me too.
I just got off of a cruise. I went on the Disney cruise, but Disney cruises are more, for kids. Even though I went with a good group and we did have a nice time, but our group going in December is exciting. I'm elated. It's we're going on the Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas.
Yeah.
That's a fun ship. It's an older ship, but it's a lot of fun.
But in case of know, so excited to be there, and
we're gonna be there. We're gonna have so much fun.
Crazy.
Well, because people that are avid cruisers are gonna say, "Oh, Independence is not such a." But those of you who have been on there, the food there is amazing. I love their 24-hour pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right across from the Irish pub, which I love.
Irish pub.
I love the Irish pub. And every time we go there, we've been on the ship so many times that sometimes we run into the same waiters and the same bartenders, which is that is a riot.
Lucky todo de nuevo.
No, remember me, because I make sure that I make a statement while I'm there, so they're like, "You're back again?" Yes, I'm back again. And be like, I was there yesterday and I was there.
It may just be that way. You might have just been there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows Nikki, or you're soon going to find out that she doesn't like to be home. And every time we get together, Sergio is like, every time we get together, we're talking to Nikki, I'm spending more money because we are planning vacation. We're planning vacation because she never likes to be home. I don't understand.
I do. That is absolutely correct.
She's always traveling. She's always on a cruise. She's always going to the Keys. She's doing this. She's in Orlando. She's at Disney. We're going to Universal. We're doing this. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yep. Well, I was supposed to leave to Disney this weekend because I have annual passes and the passes expire on Sunday. It's my last day.
I'm not to renew?
I don't know. Louis says I should renew, but because Bebe said I should renew. But I'm like contemplating. I'm like, do I want to renew? I have Universal and Islands. So should I just let Disney rest? I've had it for 3 years in a row, and I've gone a lot, but I did go a lot.
So who enjoys Disney the most? Our child enjoy?
William enjoys, now that he's bigger, older, he enjoys Universal and Islands more.
Okay.
But when he goes to Disney, he doesn't complain because William is my son.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Mommy, you're going to Orlando?" "Yes, what parks?" And I tell him, "We're going to Epcot, Hollywood Studios." And he's like, "Okay, Mom."
So listen, I think that you should renew your Disney pass. We are adding a pass holder as well. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I think it's great.
Yeah.
And it saves you money, because if you start thinking how many times do you freaking go to Disney, right? And all the money that you'll be spending there.
Oh yeah.
Get the annual pass. It saves you lots of money. And it's always a nice time. But you and I have not been to Disney yet.
Together, no.
No, we have not.
Ironically. And we've been there at the same time.
Yeah.
But you've had other, family, and we haven't coincided. But we have to make it a point. Well, back to, we went down the rabbit hole. That's work. So, I was supposed to leave on Friday.
Okay.
My brother and his wife and my niece are leaving Thursday night or afternoon. And they are taking advantage of, because we got our passes together, so they expire Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going Thursday, and they're coming back on Sunday, maybe even Monday, to use the last 4 days, right? So I said, well, let's go. So I told Bebe, let's go. And he threw the bucket of water that he has work on Saturday. So if he's not going, then I go by myself with William. I kind of wanted to go to Food and Wine again, because I've already been twice this year. But I want to go again to I'll be back.
I want to be Nikki when I do
it. It ends November 18th for those who have not been. So Food and Wine, you still have a little bit of time to go. But yeah, so I was supposed to go, but I'm not doing that. And then next weekend we have our South Beach festival. Excited about that. And I just booked yesterday, paid the tickets. I'm going to Canada. Niagara Falls.
When are you going to?
November 9th.
Yeah, because why would you? I mean, there's a month there. She had absolutely nothing in her calendar to do. So she's like, I figured that if it's Thanksgiving, let's book it. It's a month that I have nothing booked. We cannot do this. You know what? Let's visit Canada.
No, I know visit Canada. So Bebe has never been to the Niagara Falls.
Okay, well, and
so again, I'm going with my brother, his wife, my aunt, uncle, my
a la bancarrota que me voy yo contigo.
a la bancarrota. But you know what? We're leaving Thursday, coming back on Monday. The kids have no school Friday because it's Veterans Day.
So you're spending Thanksgiving there?
No, we're going 2 weeks prior. Well, week and a half prior to Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're going the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So excited about that. Thanksgiving, William has no school. So I'm thinking about doing something, booking somewhere. Why not? If I'm stuck at home with him, I might as well go somewhere. So maybe another trip is in the horizon for Thanksgiving.
I mean, for an individual who loves food a lot, right? Would you ever consider saying, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to make a beautiful turkey with mashed potatoes and carrots and corn souffle or whatever?
Why would I cook when I can go and eat it somewhere and experience somewhere else?
That is true.
Yeah.
But there's something special, too, about family dinners.
You are absolutely correct. And actually,
Coño, que no hace lo que te estoy diciendo.
Stay home. That's very hard for me. You know that. That's very hard for me, but we'll see. Because Bebe doesn't have a lot of time, and we have to cruise in December. So, I don't even know what to say to this, Nikki. I don't know. Maybe I'll come here and have turkey here.
Yes.
Because I don't know about cooking all that stuff. That's a whole lot. I like to make Cuban stuff. I don't know about the turkey thing.
With me. So I am super excited because I am going to, my mom is coming. I would like to come. I purchased the flight for my grandfather to come.
Oh.
2 of my good friends are going to be here.
That's honestly
it's just everything else. So,
yeah, if a crazy erratic vacation doesn't arise, I will come and spend it with you.
So think about it. Just make the Canada your crazy erotic vacation, and then that way it has arrived, and then and now you get
and not do anything. My cousin tells me yesterday. Well, I've known about this, but or the other day, she's leaving to Daytona, so she's like, just come to Daytona with me. She leaves on Thursday morning, Thanksgiving morning, and I'm like, But Daytona is like this car thing.
Yeah, there's I owe it to that.
No, her husband is. But my son was like, oh, maybe, he's like, he just bought a Mustang, 1993 Mustang, convertible. So my son's like, Mom, that car's kind of cool. I'm like, yeah, he's a boy.
That does sound like a cool car.
Yeah, it is. It is cute. It's a nice car.
Well, the invitation is out there for you.
Thank you. I know.
I cook very good turkey. I think.
I do not doubt it. Everything you've made so far is good. So
I have a great menu going on, and it's going to be great.
That's awesome.
Yes. So I'm extending the invitation. That way you don't take a trip and I can save you a little bit of money.
Just that it will be very
how sure that I had to do him a favor. Like, hey, I'm trying to save you money this week, okay?
I know, right?
Bob?
I know.
You and at home. Just share Thanksgiving with us.
Yes.
And it'll be fun, and we can do some games too. Because all about me.
All about the games. Yes. Same here.
Yeah.
We have to talk about that on another one of our podcasts.
What?
The fun games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The fun games that we do. Have you ever played Left, Right, Center?
Uh-huh.
It's a dice game that the dice has like a L, R, C, and then a dot. Those are the sides of the dice, right? Or die, if I'm saying correctly. So the L is left, the R is right, the C is center, and the little dot means that you stay with whatever it is you're playing with. So we play with money.
Okay.
And we sit around a table, 10 of us, 12, 13, 15, it doesn't matter. So we roll the dice. When you roll it, whatever it said, you start with $3. By the way, forgot that. So you start with $3. So if all of them are dots, you keep the money, and the next person rolls.
And then if it is your right, have to give it to the right.
Correct.
So how does the game end, though? How does the game end?
The one that has all the money. The one that the center, the one that stays with dice in their hand and gets all the money in the center.
Oh.
Because everybody starts eliminating. When you have the money, you can't roll. You can only roll when you have money.
Guys, I don't know if you're catching the flow of this conversation right now, but all I'm trying to do is save the girl money.
And I'm talking about spending money.
And now she's just going back to spending money. I mean, she's just addicted.
That is a good point. That is a very good point.
I was going to say,
that's what Bebe says.
Come to my house, let's to our house, have Thanksgiving dinner, don't take a trip, we'll save your money. And she's like, hey, let's play a game, but we have to play it with money. $3. Finally on Nikki.
Oh my God, but it's so much fun. That game is so much fun.
Think about that.
Yes, I know. And the rules, to think that the spending money. Oh my God, that's horrible, even with a game. But the game is fun, though.
Yeah.
Because you roll the dice, and if you get a left, an R, and an R, you give $2 to your right and $1 to your left. And then you keep rolling. But then your person on your left to get a right, an R, and give you back money. So it goes on for a while, the game, until finally we live in a neighborhood. So much fun. And how about the saran wrap one?
Oh, that I do for Christmas.
Oh my God, Christmas one's fun.
This year.
My cousin's the special.
So I post
the laws like this big.
Yeah, I host the best Christmas Eve parties.
That's awesome.
And it's very family oriented, you know, and no, we're not spending money. Well, we do because then I have to get for all the games. I have gift cards and I have things.
Yes.
But I'm going to do the saran wrap this year. Every single year, what I would do is I would wrap a gift up and wrap it with tape, with wrapping paper, with everything that you could imagine.
Yeah.
And then we put them in.
Right. Yes,
how they can't open it, and that is such a fun game.
So much fun. We love that. We've done that for a few years in a row. We do it either for Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve singing. It's fun.
So, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up very soon now. Hopefully, I get to convince Nikki to save a little bit of money and come for Thanksgiving dinner over to our house.
You will be notified.
Yes. We will be posting pictures next weekend of our, what is it again?
South Beach Festival
that we're going to. I know we're going to have such an amazing time. We'll let you know in our next conversation that we have with each other how it went and what I ate and what we drank and if I got drunk or not. And I guess the topic will be how much money did Nikki spend?
That is a good topic. That's a very good topic.
I like it.
Yes. So, and that meaning do that.
We will definitely come back next week and see what we have.
So visit them, guys. Absolutely.
Yes. So we'll chat later.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.